Session 27, Sequences and the NTH term. Look at 4, 7, 10, 13. You can continue it by adding 3, but what if I ask for the 100th term? Counting all the way, there would be a very slow plan. The NTH term rule, 3n plus 1, jump straight to any position. Put in 1 and you get 4. Put in 100 and you get 301. By the end, you'll identify the term-to-term rule, build a linear NTH term rule, check it, and use it to answer questions quickly. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Each number is a term, and its position is labeled n, 1 for the first term, 2 for the second, and so on. A term-to-term rule tells you how to get from one term to the next. An NTH term rule gives the value at any position directly. Sequences describe patterns that grow or change in predictable steps. Regular saving creates a sequence of account totals, with each month giving the next term. Growing tile patterns turn a picture into a number sequence, so a formula can predict a much later design. A fixed starting charge plus the same cost for every item creates a linear sequence in an NTH term rule. Why learn the NTH term? First, it lets you jump to a distant term without writing every term before it. Second, you can test whether a number belongs to the sequence by setting the rule equal to that number and solving for n. And because a proposed rule can look convincing while still being wrong, checking the first few positions is essential. Start with 5, 8, 11, 4. Subtract neighboring terms. 8 minus 5 is 3, and 11 minus 8 is also 3. The constant difference is positive 3. So the term-to-term rule is add 3, and the next two terms are 17 and 20. Now find the NTH term of 4, 7, 10, 13. The common difference is 3, so start with 3n. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12. Every term in our sequence is one more than the matching multiple. Add that constant adjustment. The NTH term is 3n plus 1. Check n equals 1 gives 4, and n equals 4 gives 13. Decreasing sequences work the same way. For 20, 17, 14, 11, the common difference is negative 3. Start with negative 3n, negative 3, negative 6, negative 9, negative 12. Each needs 23 added to reach the sequence. So the NTH term is 23 minus 3n. A negative coefficient matches the fact that the sequence decreases. Complete example. Find the NTH term of 7, 12, 17, 22, then find the 20th term. The constant difference is 5, so compare the sequence with 5n, 5, 10, 15, 20. Our terms are always 2 more, so the NTH term is 5n plus 2. Checking n equals 1 gives 7, exactly as it should. For the 20th term, substitute n equals 20. 5 times 20 plus 2 equals 102. Don't use the first term as the coefficient of n. The coefficient comes from the constant difference between terms. Don't stop at that multiple of n. Compare it with the actual sequence to find the constant amount that must be added or subtracted. And don't confuse add 3 with 3n plus 1. Add 3 is a next term instruction. 3n plus 1 is a direct position rule. Practice question 1. What is the NTH term of 6, 10, 14, 18? Option A is 4n plus 2. Option B is 6n plus 4. Option C is 4n plus 6. Option D is 2n plus 4. Pause, find the common difference, then compare with its multiples. Option A is correct, 4n plus 2. The difference is 4, so start with 4n, 4, 8, 12, 16. Add 2 each time to get 6, 10, 14, 18. Practice question 2. Which sequence has NTH term 3n minus 2? Option A is 3, 6, 9, 12. Option B is 1, 4, 7, 10. Option C is negative 2, 1, 4, 7. Option D is 5, 8, 11, 14. Pause and substitute n equals 1, 2, 3, and 4. Option B is correct. 1, 4, 7, 10. 3 times 1 minus 2 is 1. 3 times 2 minus 2 is 4. Continuing gives 7 and 10, so every term matches option B. Practice question 3. A sequence has nth term 7n plus 1. Is 99 a term? Option A is no, because 99 is not a multiple of 7. Option B is yes, at position 13. Option C is yes, at position 14. Option D is no, because n would be 14. Pause, set 7n plus 1 equal to 99, and solve. Option C is correct. Yes, 99 is the 14th term. Subtract 1 to get 7n equals 98, then divide by 7 to get n equals 14. A positive whole number position proves 99 belongs to the sequence. Let's wrap up. A term-to-term rule moves from one term to the next. An nth term rule jumps directly to any position. For a linear sequence, the constant difference becomes the coefficient of n. Compare those multiples with the actual terms to find the constant adjustment, then verify your rule using at least 2 positions. Keep going with Year 7 Maths at bridge2exam.com.